Yes, good morning children. Now we will do the next chapter, that is reproduction in animals. The name of the chapter is reproduction in animals. So at first, what is reproduction? Reproduction मतलब क्या? What is this process? Why it is necessary? So children, reproduction means giving birth to the copies of themselves. अपने ही समान जीवों को उत्पन्न करना, गिविंग बर्थ टू द ऑफस्प्रिंग्स, ऐसा भी बोला तो भी चलेगा. तो रिप्रोडक्शन मीन्स गिविंग बर्थ टू द ऑफस्प्रिंग्स, प्रोड्यूसिंग कॉपीज ऑफ देमसेल्व्स, अपने ही जैसी कॉपीज बनाना, दैट इज द रिप्रोडक्शन. नाउ व्हाई दिस प्रोसेस इज नेसेसरी, व्हाई दिस इज दैट मच इम्पोर्टेंट चिल्ड्रन? सोच लो, यदि रिप्रोडक्शन का प्रोसेस नहीं होगा, इफ दिस प्रोसेस डज नॉट टेक्स प्लेस, देन आने वाली, हम जो बोलते हैं ना पहले ऐसा होता था, पहले के लोग ऐसे थे, अब ऐसा है, तो आने वाले समय में हमको नए जीव नहीं दिखेंगे, नए ऑफस्प्रिंग्स नहीं दिखेंगे, नहीं देखने को मिलेंगे. एंड नॉट ओनली दिस इज नॉट ओनली फॉर द ह्यूमन बींग्स, फॉर द प्लांट्स ऑल्सो. इवन जो पुराने पुराने पेड़ आज हमको दिख रहे हैं, वो कई सालों पहले लगाए हुए हैं और आज हमको दिख रहे हैं. यदि पेड़ नहीं लगेंगे, इफ द सीड्स आर नॉट देयर, वी कैन नॉट प्रोड्यूस न्यू प्लांट विल नॉट डेवलप. सेम, यदि ह्यूमन बींग्स या एनिमल्स में ऑफस्प्रिंग्स नहीं होंगे, रिप्रोडक्शन का प्रोसेस नहीं होगा, तो आने वाले समय में दुनिया खत्म हो जाएगी, कोई भी नहीं रहेगा. सो गिविंग बर्थ टू द ऑफस्प्रिंग, प्रोड्यूसिंग कॉपीज ऑफ देमसेल्फ, इट इज नोन एज रिप्रोडक्शन. Now this process of reproduction is very necessary in plants and even in the animals and human beings. But the process is different. Reproduction takes place in different ways in different organisms. Plants, animals and human beings, तीनों में ये अलग अलग प्रकार से होता है. Here I have written children two types of reproduction, that is asexual and sexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction means in which two parent plants are necessary, gametes should be there, fusion of gametes should take place. But for the asexual reproduction, both the parent plant are not necessary. दोनों. Before that I will explain you. You might have studied in previous classes about the unicellular, multicellular और asexual, सेक्सुअल, ये भी पढ़ा है. पर इसके साथ साथ आपने ये भी पढ़ा है, सम प्लांट्स आर लाइक दैट इन विच दे हैव मेल एंड फीमेल बोथ रिप्रोडक्टिव ऑर्गन्स, बट सम आर दैट दे हैव आइदर मेल और फीमेल. या तो उसमें मेल रिप्रोडक्टिव ऑर्गन्स होंगे या तो उसमें फीमेल रिप्रोडक्टिव ऑर्गन्स होंगे. तो इन दैट केस व्हेन द प्लांट हैज ओनली मेल रिप्रोडक्टिव ऑर्गन, then that plant will produce the offspring. That plant is capable, because for asexual reproduction both the parent plant are not necessary. So plant can reproduce asexually, but plant can reproduce sexually also, because plants ऐसे भी होते हैं, कुछ plants ऐसे भी हैं जिसमें मेल रिप्रोडक्टिव ऑर्गन्स भी होते हैं और फीमेल रिप्रोडक्टिव ऑर्गन्स भी होते हैं. प्लांट्स के मेल और फीमेल रिप्रोडक्टिव ऑर्गन्स आर टोटली डिफरेंट फ्रॉम द एनिमल्स. सो हियर for the plants they can reproduce asexually as well as sexually. But for the sexual reproduction, both the gametes, that is male and female gametes, are needed. For asexual reproduction it is not needed. Unisexual, bisexual. Unisexual means plants which have either male reproductive organs or female reproductive organs. Bisexual means the plant which has both male and female reproductive organs. So when there are bisexual flower, then we can see the sexual reproduction in plants. Now here we will talk about the animals. So reproduction process takes place giving birth to the offspring for producing copies of themselves. Now for in this reproduction, the sexual reproduction, the process of sexual reproduction need both plants, both and parent plants are needed, male and female, both animals are needed here. Here in sexual reproduction, some of the organism they lays eggs. They lays eggs outside, and in some of the organism it takes place inside. So again here this reproduction process, it is of two type. It may be internal, it may be external. सो इंटरनल एंड एक्सटर्नल दैट इज द प्रोसेस ऑफ फर्टिलाइजेशन, क्योंकि रिप्रोडक्शन होने के लिए गैमिट्स का फ्यूजन होना जरूरी है, मेल और फीमेल गैमिट का फ्यूजन होना जरूरी है. दैट फ्यूजन मे टेक्स प्लेस इनसाइड द बॉडी ऑफ एन ऑर्गेनिज्म और इट मे टेक्स प्लेस outside the body of an organism. So two types of reproduction are there. Again, fertilization, it is of two types, external and internal. External fertilization and internal fertilization. Now what is external fertilization? External fertilization means the fertilization which takes place outside the body of an organism. फीमेल बॉडी के यदि बाहर, मतलब इफ द फीमेल लेज एग्स आउटसाइड, मेल ऑल्सो लेज द एग स्पर्म्स आउटसाइड, फ्यूजन ऑफ मेल एंड फीमेल, दिस ओव्यूसल स्पर्म्स टेक्स प्लेस आउटसाइड, देन इट इज द एक्सटर्नल फर्टिलाइजेशन. व्हाट इज फर्टिलाइजेशन? फर्टिलाइजेशन इज द प्रोसेस ऑफ फ्यूजन ऑफ मेल एंड फीमेल गैमेट. Male and female gamete fuses with each other and they form a new cell that is known as zygote. So if this process takes place outside the body of an organism, then it is the external fertilization. Lizard, frog, they lays the eggs outside. Fusion of male and female gamete takes place outside the body of an organism. So that is the external fertilization. Now children, in male and female gametes, the male gametes are known as sperms and the female gametes are known as ovules. So when this process takes place outside, process of fusion takes place outside, then it is known as external fertilization. So what is external fertilization? When the fusion of male and female gamete takes place outside the body of an organism, then it is known as external fertilization. If you have tried the example, you can write frog, fish, they lays the eggs outside. Now what is internal fertilization? Internal fertilization means the process of fusion takes place inside the body of a female. Inside the body of a female, when the fusion takes place, when sperms and ovaries fuses with each other, they form the zygote and the zygote develops into a new cell, new organism, then that is the internal fertilization. Here also children, in internal fertilization there are two types. Sometimes what happen, fusion may takes place inside and that zygote is laid outside. फ्यूजन अंदर हो जाता है, फिर zygote को बाहर निकाल देते हैं और फिर पूरा नया ऑर्गेनिज्म बाहर डेवलप होता है. But here when we study about the human reproductive system, male and female reproductive organs, we will see the fertilization as well as the development of zygote and then development of zygote into a new organism. Everything takes place inside the body of a female. So that is the internal fertilization. Now here this internal fertilization takes place in mammals and many organisms are there, but again we have the exception. मतलब some organisms are there in which though they are mammals but they do not give birth to the babies. This is the characteristics of the mammals that they give birth to the babies. मतलब mammals के जो reproduction होता है उसमें बच्चा पैदा होता है, but here mammals में echidna और platypus. Echidna and platypus, these are the two animals, organisms. They are the mammals, still they lays eggs outside. फिर भी वो उनका जो है they lay the eggs and that egg develop into the baby. So echidna and platypus, these are the two exceptional cases in mammals. They are the mammal, still they do not give birth to the babies. Most of the mammal they give birth to the babies. So children, now we will start with the male and female reproductive organs. Till now I have explained you what is reproduction, why this process is necessary. Then reproduction is of two types, asexual and sexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction, it does not need both the parents, one parent plant is enough. One parent is mother plant, both are not necessary. And in sexual, both the mother and male and female, both the organs are necessary, both the gametes are necessary for the fusion. Now fertilization means the process of fusion of male and female gamete. Now this fertilization is of two types, external and internal fertilization. External means when the fusion of gametes takes place outside the body of an organism, then it is known as external fertilization. when the fusion of male and female gametes, that is sperms and ovum, takes place inside the body of an organism, then it is known as internal fertilization. Mammals give birth to the offsprings, but two, platypus and echidna, these are the two exceptional cases in which though they are the mammals, but they lays eggs, they do not give birth to the offsprings. Now we will come to the next part, that is the male reproductive organs. Children, male and female, both the reproductive organs are different. Both are, in male there are different organs, and female the structure and everything is different. So first we will study about the male reproductive organ. Now children, thorax and abdomen. Thorax part in which the heart, liver lies, in between diaphragm is there, और diaphragm के नीचे वाला जो हिस्सा होता है जिसको हम abdomen बोलते हैं, जिसको पेट बोलते हैं, तो this male reproductive organs or the female both are situated in the abdominal cavity. जो हमारी abdominal cavity उसका जो inferior नीचे वाला जो हिस्सा रहता है वहाँ पर these reproductive organs are situated. Now in this male reproductive organs, the different organs are testis, epididymis, vas deferens, and then penis, everything. Now what happened in these different reproductive organs? Testis is the main reproductive organ. This testis produces the sperms. This produces the sperms in large quantity. When the sperms are produced by the testis, these sperms get collected in the epididymis. Testis produces the sperms and these sperms are collected in the epididymis. From this epididymis, through a tube-like structure, these sperms travel through vas deferens. The tube-like structure is the vas deferens. So these sperms travel through this tube-like structure, that is the vas deferens. When they travel through the vas deferens, one liquid is secreted, that is along with the sperms, that liquid together known as semen, that flows through this, travel through this tube and just go through the penis. Now testis 1, epididymis 2 and vas deferens 3. These three are the main male reproductive organs, and in these three also the main organ is the testis, which produces the sperms. Now different types of hormones are secreted in the body, that also we will study after that. Endocrine glands and hormones we will study. So with the help of that hormonal secretion and all the secretion through the glands, this testis produces the sperms, and with these sperms liquid is also there, that is all together sperm and that liquid together is known as semen. So through the testis it gets collected in the epididymis. From the epididymis through the vas deferens, that is the tube-like structure, through the penis it comes here. Now here internal fertilization takes place in the body of a female. So from here this male sperms are passed to the female reproductive organ. So children, this is about the male reproductive organ. Now what is the structure of the sperm? Sperms कैसे होते हैं? The sperm, it has a head like structure. The interior part it is known as head. आगे वाला हिस्सा जो इसका head के जैसा होता है इसको head बोलते हैं. Then the middle piece and the tail. This is the structure of the sperm. It has head, middle piece and tail. So from these male reproductive organs the sperms are produced and they are passed to the female reproductive organ through the penis. Now children, about the female reproductive organs. Female reproductive organs, female also have this reproductive organs situated in the abdominal cavity, lower part of the abdominal cavity. The two ovaries are there. These two ovaries, this is the ovary is the main part of the female reproductive organ which produces the ovules. Ovules are nothing but the female gametes. Sperms are the male gametes and ovules are the female gametes. So this ovaries produces the ovules. Ovary also produces the ovules in large number. Now this ovary is attached to the tube-like structure. It is known as fallopian tube. क्या बोलते हैं उसको? Fallopian tube. Now here when the ovary produces the ovules, these ovules get collected here in a fallopian tube part, and then when they are produced in numbers, they travel through this fallopian tube. Here sperms travel through the vas deferens and through the penis. Now when the sperms are released here, when the semen is released here in the female reproductive organ, this semen travel through this tube like structure, that is the fallopian tube, and the ovules produced by the ovary, they also move towards here, and the fertilization of ovums and sperms, that is the male and female gamete, takes place in the fallopian tube part. Fertilization, the place of fertilization where the fertilization takes place, that is the fallopian tube. Fusion of male and female gamete takes place in the fallopian tube part. Fallopian tube is attached to the ovary. Ovary produces the ovules, which are the female gametes. These female gametes, these ovules travel through this tube, then through this part with the semen, sperms travel here, and when the fusion takes place, takes place in the fallopian tube part. Sperms and ovules now here release, they get fused and they form the zygote. So these are the female reproductive organs, in which main is the ovary, then fallopian tube. Ovary and fallopian tube. Ovary produces the ovules in large quantity, then through the fallopian tube they travel, and here the fertilization takes place. So children, I have explained you here about the male reproductive organs and female reproductive organs. Now all these organs, testis or ovary, they produces the sperms, or ovary produces the ovules only after the age of puberty. Puberty means it is the age when all the reproductive organs in the body of a male or a female develop, and they are now mature and ready to produce the male and female gametes. तो प्यूबर्टी इट इज़ द एज, या उसको हम एडोलेसेंस भी बोलते हैं, कि उस एज में ऑल द रिप्रोडक्टिव ऑर्गन्स इन द मेल एंड फीमेल डेवलप, दे मैच्योर, दे गेट मैच्योर, एंड नाउ दे आर रेडी टू प्रोड्यूस sperms and ovules. So children, I have drawn here the diagram. You see the diagram. Just see the different parts of male and female reproductive organs. Then which is the main part in male reproductive organ, that is the testis, and in female it is the ovary. Then in which part of the female reproductive organ the fusion of gamete takes place. And children, see here, the fusion it is taking place here inside the body of a female. So it is the internal fertilization. This fusion in other organisms, it takes place outside the body of an organism. These sperms are released outside, ovules are released outside, they fuses with each other, and that is outside the body. So it is the external, and here in human beings and mammals it takes place inside the body of an organism. So children, just study the diagram, study different parts of the chapter, and try to understand the chapter. Yes children, I have explained you in the previous part about the male and female reproductive organs, male and female reproductive organs, and how these organs produces the male and female gametes, where they are situated in the body of an organism. This I have explained you. I will explain that male gametes are produced by testis. Male gametes, that is the sperms, are produced by testis. Then ovules are produced by female reproductive organ, that is ovary. Then sperms with the semen are released in the vagina of female, and the fusion of sperms and ovum takes place in the fallopian tube part. Now children, that time I told you one term, that is the puberty. What is the puberty? Puberty, it is the age when all the reproductive organs in the body of a male and female developed, matured completely. Puberty, it is the age when all the reproductive organs in the body of a male and female developed, gets mature completely, and are ready to produce male and female gametes. That is the puberty. Now onset of puberty, that is the adolescence. Different characteristics are developed in male and female. Different characteristics, development of the male organs, development of the female organs Then development of the body structure, everything takes place during this age, during the age of adolescence, and the person mature and now ready for the process of reproduction. Now children, I explained you the ovules are produced by ovary and the sperms produced by the male organs, that is male gamete. When these sperms are released in the body of female, then fusion takes place. See children, this is the sperm. This sperm has three parts: head, middle piece and tail. And the ovule, inside the ovule, the structure, the nucleus, ovum, everything is there. Now, when fusion takes place, this head part enters inside the ovule. It penetrates the ovule and enters inside. Whatever material is inside, sperms के अंदर जो भी genetic material है, all that material through the head part, it penetrates the ovule and gets entry inside. And it enters inside and then fuses with the ovule. Male sperm fuses with the ovule, fusion takes place and a new cell is formed, that is known as zygote. This fusion takes place in the fallopian tube part, that I explained you. Now when this zygote is formed, for some period of time it is in the fallopian tube, वहीं पर होता है, and then it comes forward and get attached to the wall of the uterus, और कुछ समय के बाद में ये आकर यूटेरस की वॉल से चिपक जाता है and start multiplying, start developing into a new organism. When this process takes place, process of fusion, process of formation of zygote, and then it travels towards the uterus, by the time wall of the uterus gets ready for the attachment of this zygote. It has a rich blood supply. Uterus की wall में, uterus में बहुत सारा heavy blood supply होता है, and the wall of the uterus gets ready. It provides the attachment surface for the zygote. zygote को चिपकने के लिए जगह चाहिए, तो new cells are developed. Uterus is now ready to just attach the zygote on its wall. And through the placenta, this zygote get attached to the uterus and develop into a new baby. And the female give birth to the baby. Now children, that time I explained you कि some organism lays eggs and some organism, mammals, give birth to the offsprings, babies. So we have two types of organisms, that is viviparous and oviparous. Oviparous means which lays eggs. Which lays eggs. Oviparous means which lays eggs. जो कि eggs develop करते हैं, जिनके eggs release होते हैं. The animals which give birth to the, which lays eggs, they are known as the oviparous, and the organisms which give birth to the offspring, that is babies, they are known as the viviparous. The mammals are viviparous. क्योंकि mammals जो है वो अपने ही जैसे copies को produce करते हैं. बच्चे जो होते हैं, that are the copies of themselves. So, and the organisms which lays eggs, उनको बोलते हैं oviparous. Now, suppose if the fusion does not takes place, यदि fusion नहीं होता है, if the ovules do not get sperms for the fertilization, ovules को यदि fertilization के लिए sperms नहीं मिलता है, then what happens? So children, in female the menstruation cycle is seen. In each month, after 22 days, after the 22 days, till that if the fusion does not takes place, यदि fusion नहीं होता है male और female gamete का, if the ovules does not get sperm for the fertilization, then all that ovules get burst. The wall of the uterus breaks because wall of the uterus prepare itself for the attachment of the zygote. But if the zygote has not formed, if the fertilization has not takes place, then what will happen? All that wall of the uterus get burst, all the cells get burst, and the ovules also get burst, and all this burst and all that blood comes out of the body, and that is known as the menstruation cycle. This menstruation cycle is repeated after 22 days of each month, 22-23 days. So in that 22-23 days, if the fertilization does not take place, then all the ovules produced get burst, wall of the uterus gets burst, all the cells get damaged, and everything comes out from the body in the form of a blood, and that is nothing but the menstruation cycle. So this menstruation cycle is repeated after each 22-23 days in each month in female. This is seen in female. फीमेल में होता है हर 22 डेज के बाद में दिस साइकिल इज रिपीटेड, एंड दिस साइकिल इज रिपीटेड बिकॉज देयर इज नो फर्टिलाइजेशन. Fertilization does not take place, ovules get burst, wall of the uterus get burst, and everything comes out from the body, and that is the menstruation cycle. So children, this I have explained you how the fertilization takes place. Then when the zygote is formed, this zygote develop into a new baby. It develop into a new offspring, new baby. This new baby develop in the body womb of the woman. Women की uterus में ये develop होता है, पूरा development उसका होता है. All that nutrition which is needed for that baby, it gets it everything through the placenta from the female body. Female body से सारा nutrition उस baby को मिलता है. uterus के अंदर फीमेल जो डेवलप हो रहा है, जो भी ऑर्गेनिज्म डेवलप हो रहा है, उसको जितना भी न्यूट्रिशन है वो प्लेसेंटा के थ्रू, कॉर्ड के थ्रू उस बेबी को मिलता रहता है, एंड इट गेट्स डेवलप. एंड व्हेन द टाइम कम्स आफ्टर 9 months, आफ्टर द कंप्लीशन ऑफ 9 months, द फीमेल गिव बर्थ टू द ऑफस्प्रिंग, द फीमेल गिव बर्थ टू द बेबी. सो दिस प्रोसेस टेक्स प्लेस. बट इफ फर्टिलाइजेशन डज नॉट टेक्स प्लेस, if fusion is not takes place, if ovule does not fuses with the sperm, then the wall of the uterus, the cells of the uterus, everything get bursts. Ovules also get damaged, they get burst, and everything comes out from the body of a female, and that is the menstruation cycle. This menstruation cycle is repeated after in each month after 22 days. So children, this I have explained you about the fusion, fertilization, and what is this menstruation cycle. So whatever develop in the body of a female, the new organism which is developing inside the body of a female, that is known as fetus. उसको क्या बोलते हैं? fetus. जो बेबी डेवलप हो रहा है बॉडी में, उसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? it is known as fetus. So children, this is about all how the fertilization, how the process of reproduction takes place, and what is reproduction, why it is necessary. 2 types of reproduction, asexual and sexual reproduction. Then fertilization, again 2 types of fertilization, external and internal fertilization. Then 2 types of organism, some organism which give birth to the offsprings, that is the viviparous, and some organism which lays eggs, that is the oviparous. Then how fusion takes place, and if fusion does not take place, then what happen, and what is menstruation cycle. So everything children I have explained you very clearly. Please try to understand the topic, then try to understand the terms oviparous, viviparous, asexual, sexual, then external, internal fertilization, puberty, menstruation cycle, what is zygote, all these terms. Please study it carefully and try to understand it.